welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Well, not first ever because I made one when I was so much younger. But I can't believe I'm starting my first YouTube video and I've got a towel on my head and I'm just out of the shower and looking like this. Anyway, I thought I'd just do a wee get to know me and get ready with me at the same time. And ignore the state of me I'm going to be getting ready during this. So I've also got tan on my body but not on my face. So I'm just going to attempt to, you know, put a little bit of tan on my face for today. If you don't know me, my name is... Sorry, I'm just going to show you what I'm using. So this is the Bondi Sands Gradual Tanning Milk. Really, really good. Oh, I didn't know that was focus there. Can you see that? Actually, I highly recommend this for just like a wee subtle tan. I'm just going to put this like on my face as a base, like a moisturiser. And then I just mix it in with like normal tan. No, the excess I put on my head. Anyway, okay, let's get right into it then. So, my name is Siobhan. It is an Irish name. It's spelled crazily. I get asked about it all the time. I always get sent memes about my name, but it's hilarious. My name is spelled Siobhan. I don't live at home anymore. I am 23. I've actually not lived at home since for the last like 2.5 years now, maybe. I've moved out with my fiance. I'm engaged. I moved out with him literally like a few months after we met. He was basically renting his own flat, so, or not renting, he was like renting a flat, and it just kind of made sense. I'd go to dancing and then be like, oh yeah, like I'm going to dancing and then just going home, and he'd be like, well, just come here. And because I've not got into what I work as yet, but I'm a personal trainer, and at that time I was doing shifts in the gym, and I was like, oh, but I need to go up at 5 for the gym, and he was like, oh, it's fine, like don't worry about that. I was like, sorry, what? Do you want me to just be there? Like, how nice is that? I was honestly shook by it at that time. He stole my wee heart, and I met him in the September, and I would say I was fully moved in by like the last time I stayed with my mum was when he stayed with me on Christmas Day. And then after that I don't think I ever stayed with mum again. She literally packed up my room, she had put it in bags, and she was like, well, what's the point, like you do not live here. And I was like, I mean, fair enough, how can you argue with that? I literally was not living there. So yeah, me and Mark made the decision to move in, and the rest is history really. Now we've got 2 dogs and we've moved house like 3 times since then. Got engaged. It's crazy. Life is crazy and it goes so fast, and I'm only 23 and I'm like, life is just running. It's crazy. I'm a personal trainer. I did go to City of Glasgow College when I left school. I studied there for 2 years. The second year was during the COVID pandemic, so that was a bit brutal, but it was still great. I loved college, totally loved it. Came out and went straight into working in a gym, which was terrifying. I didn't have a job on the side. I'd left my job on the side, which was a huge decision. Like, looking back now, I'm like, why did I do that? Because personal training, or any self-employed position I suppose, is scary. You're self-employed, like there's no backup money. 1 month you could make hundreds. You can make a lot of money, and then the next month it's like, oh, I've got £50. But it's trial and error. See if I can tell you all the things I've done. It's insane. I'm very much trial and error, and if something's not working, I do not get upset about it. I'm just like, right, on to the next thing, or like, maybe I'll come back to you in the future, but you're not for right now. I don't know, my mindset's just like that. I feel like I'm going to take this towel off my head. Oh, freedom. Should probably hang that up because Mark will go off his head. Or just hang it on the chair. Fast forward to right now, I actually work in a private gym now, so I pay rent, so there's no shifts and whatever else. I'd love to have my own gym one day, but I'm just still not 100% sure on like what I want to do. So there's no rush. Like, as soon as you come out into the PT industry, it's like, you need to have your niche, you need to have this, you need to have that. Like, calm down, I've got plenty of time. And I also go to uni now, so I took a large break from PTing. I got PT for 1.5 years. Then I went and worked in a nursery to get my nursery degree. I actually worked there for a year, and oh no, I actually never got the degree in it, so that's great. I was traumatised. Was not my cup of tea. I mean, I love, don't get me wrong, I totally love working with kids. Like, I do think I'm just meant to work with kids one day in one way or another. Whether it's dance teaching or workshops or any of the above. Just not in a nursery. That's a whole different ballgame, okay? Until I then made the decision to come back to PT, which was a huge decision, especially at that time. I was like everything goes through your head, especially as a woman. I'm like, what if I go back to PT and then I fall pregnant? Or, do you know, like literally just everything, anything that you can think of, I already thought of like 100 times over. But I was like, this is a decision I am making, and that's it. That's it. There's no going back. Fast forward to me now, I'm still PTing, still at uni, living my best life, not pregnant. I am a competitive Irish dancer. I had such a great year last year, and I've not competed since. My first competition back will be in a few weeks' time. Dancing has been my life since I was literally, well, I started when I was 11, so not like my full life, but majority of my life. Absolutely love it. It's taught me so many life lessons. That's how I'd explain it. I would say I'm strong because dancing, like strong-minded. And I feel like that's why I'm very much a trial and error person. Like if something doesn't work, I'm not really that mad about it. Like I don't dwell on it. I'm just like, right, okay, what's next? Anyway, I do love to dance, don't get me wrong. I've been through many phases with it. I've had mind blocks. I've had a hatred for it. I have hated competing. I've loved competing. I've hated dancing. I've known when I'm terrible at dancing and then when I'm good at dancing. But I'm now at that phase where like I know how I work. It's like I know I need to be bad. I need to be terrible before I get like to my my level really. So yeah, I still dance. What else? I have 2 dogs, did I tell you that? Yeah, they're Buddy and Peppy. One is 2, he's a toy called Pooh. I'll put in a wee picture. And the other one is, he's about 8 months, don't know exactly. I know, terrible dog mum. They're great, they're honestly great. They were really tough at one point, but now they're doing really well. And I love them both and I wouldn't change them for the wee world. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else you need to know about me. Is there a wedding in the works? Because I did get engaged like over a year ago. I've never even had an engagement party. Is there a wedding in the works? No. Purely because I can't decide what I want, so I just feel like I'm not ready yet. He would love to run away and get married. But I would just say I'm quite family orientated. I just don't know if I can imagine myself doing that and like coming back and having a party. I don't think my family would ever forgive me. And yeah, I think that's literally my full life update. So I still dance, like I still compete. I do workshops now, like fitness, flexibility, core, posture, all of the above workshops. And I go to uni and a PT. And I look after 2 dogs. I feel like that is my life. So yeah, come along for this wild ride. But yeah, 13 minutes I got ready in there. Smash. But anyway, thanks so much for listening. Follow or subscribe, I don't even know how this works. Like, and I'll see you next time when you're coming along with me on my week. Maybe next week, maybe. You can see how hectic my life actually is. I sat here and say this is all I'm doing, but see in reality, I am on a schedule every single day of my life, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Goodbye. See you later. See you next time. Bye.